All right, y'all, have some big breaking news to share with you. This just came in. A jury says InfoWars host Alex Jones should pay $965 million to people who suffered from the lie that the Sandy Hook mass shooting was a hoax. So he's on the hook for nearly $1 billion. Let me give you some more of the specifics here. This is the Associated Press reporting. They say, the conspiracy theorist Alex Jones should pay $965 million to people who suffered from his false claim that the Sandy Hook elementary school shooting was a hoax, a jury in Connecticut decided Wednesday. The verdict is the second big judgment against the InfoWars host over his relentless promotion of the lie that the 2012 massacre never happened, and that the grieving families seen in news coverage were actors hired as part of a plot to take away people's guns. It came in a lawsuit filed by the relatives of 5 children and 3 educators killed in the mass shooting, plus an FBI agent who was among the first responders to the scene. A Texas jury in August awarded nearly $50 million to the parents. So the case in Texas is a little different because they have a cap on the damages that can be paid out there. So I believe the actual number he has to pay because of the Texas case is somewhere between $8 million and $8.75 million. But in this case, in Connecticut, there is no cap. There is no cap on the damages. They don't have a law like that in Connecticut. So $965 million means $965 million. God damn. So, look, how does this work from here? My honest answer, I do not know. Alex Jones was trying to file for bankruptcy before, but that was kind of like a financial ruse to hide his money and avoid liability. But now it appears like he will actually go bankrupt. I don't know exactly how this works. I'm not a judge. I'm not a financial expert. I'm not a lawyer. But he's already on air making fun of it. He's already on air. He was watching the verdict live. He apparently is not required to be in the courtroom because it's a civil case. And he was on air saying, you get $50 million, and you get $75 million, and you get $100 million. And he was, he's mocking what happened here. But, yeah, in all seriousness, I don't know what goes on from here. I think he'll always find a way to get his voice out and be on air. There's always going to be some, website host that's going to allow InfoWars and Prison Planet to stay up. But he's certainly on the hook for quite a bit of money. And I don't know how he's going to wiggle his way out of this one. But, I'm hesitant, almost in a way, like when we talk about Trump. It's like he always finds a way to wiggle out of accountability. I'm sure old Alex has some tricks up his sleeves. But, it's still going to hurt, right? Like, even if he finds a way to get out of it to one extent or another, I'm sure there's a sting here which is pretty devastating. So I will be very interested to see what happens moving forward. And there might even be more cases. I don't know. There might even be some more defamation cases on the way. I'm not sure this is all of them. But, man, nearly $1 billion. $1 billion. That's, I don't know. Somebody will have to look this up, but is this like one of the biggest payouts of all time? I mean, I'm sure that there's like corporate cases where it's gone over $1 billion, but against an individual, a lawsuit against an individual, I don't know. This has to be like one of the biggest ever, no? So anyway, there you have it. Wild number on the screen here. I mean, it almost seems like how could that even be a real number? I mean, Alex Jones is colossally wealthy, but he ain't got no $965 million. I wouldn't be surprised if he had like 70 million, 80 million, but 965 million, I don't know, man. I don't know, but wow. If there's any reporting that comes out that explains like what is going to happen from here and how he can potentially wiggle out of it, or how it's impossible for him to wiggle out of it, or, what happens moving forward, I'll definitely cover it because I'm just as curious as you guys are.